lost myself to find myself. Lost myself in
Okay, let's do it.
Built a world to watch it burn. Cost of something new. Memories of unison slowly breaking too.
Bonjour. Okay, today's the day. I'm going to attempt 22 sets of steps. Not a lot more to say really. Wish me luck. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Duncan Walsh Motivation. Hope you are well and hope you are motivated. And if you're not, hopefully this will help. This is my birthday challenge of the 22 sets that I usually do on my birthday. 22 sets of the park steps here. So it's it's a bit of an ordeal really. You may or may not have seen the other ones where I did I think I covered one where I've done a set of 12, and then I think I did another one where I did 15. So that was meant as my preparation. Unfortunately, I hadn't really done many sessions of the steps prior to that. So so it doesn't give you that much background in them. So which I discovered in this session because the sort of wheels fell off a little bit on this session. It was a bit of one of those where you just feel a little bit below par, but you think you're okay. But the thing is with these steps, they are very unforgiving. If you're not either at that level of fitness or you're slightly off, then they will quickly reveal that. They're just sort of, I think unforgiving is the word. So I think it was from about set 9 onwards where it just sort of, you could tell the dynamic power wasn't there in your legs. And if you haven't got that, especially when you're trying to keep the minimum criteria of 2 steps at a time. So just to remind, if you haven't seen these before, the approach steps, you can do a combination of 1 step or 2 steps. They're more like striding out. Whereas those 4 blocks that I've just been up there, that I'm on now, you have to try and keep 2 steps at a time on those. And it's just that bit more demanding on the legs, glutes, and it's once you are reduced to having to do 1 step at a time, then you're still obviously getting the benefit of going up them, but it's just if you can maintain 2 steps at a time, you just get that extra benefit. It's interesting with steps that actually if you did the old sort of Pythagoras triangle and worked out what the angle was, steps are every time pretty much steeper than any hill that you get, or any reasonably made hill, because I guess that's why they've put steps. If you actually measure the angle, going up steps is far harder. I mean, just looking up them now, if you can imagine that was just all smooth and you were having to walk up a hill, it would be it'd really be too steep. I think there must be a point where if a surface is too steep, you have to put steps in, because at just a straight incline, people wouldn't really be able to get the grip to walk up it, I guess. So what I'm going to do is just cut through, because the whole session was about 53 minutes it took me to do the 22 sets, and just cutting now to halfway through. So I think now I was about on set 12, I think. I thought, well, you probably don't want to watch the whole thing, but it's just very good at demonstrating the benefits and the intensity that you can get from step running, step walking. Usually somewhere there's an opportunity to go up steps, and they're just a very good way of training and varying your training as well. Just showing here this is the gimbal view, or the direct view, I guess, of going up the steps. They're actually not that steep individually, but yeah, 2 at a time is just about right, really. Interestingly, I said that it took about 53 minutes to do the whole session. 20 years ago, it would have taken me, I think, about 35 to 36, 7, something like 35 minutes perhaps, to do 22 sets of steps, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, I think I would have been at the time thinking I was really slow if I'd gone over 40 minutes, and here I am doing 53 minutes. So yeah, going to have to improve that. I think, to be honest, I think I could improve that. I think I could significantly improve it, but when you have a variety of training things that you do, if you want to do circuits, if you want to do gym stuff, if you want to do, you know, your calisthenic training, going for normal runs, and any of my squash training, it's you can't do it all unless you basically go full time. You know, if you're full-time trainer, you know, and full-time training like I was years ago, then you can sort of do a big variety of training. But these days, you know, you've got to sort of do one particular type of training and stick to that. Or if you try and get a variety, you become a jack of all trades, master of none, really, unless you specialise in one particular thing. Because as I've noted before, you know, training is extremely specific. You will get fit at exactly what you do. I know there's a huge burpees community out there, people doing all sorts of varieties of burpees, which are a great body weight exercise, cardio, strength work, and the more of those that you do, the better you will get at them specifically, which means then that you've got to do, just like any activity, more of them, or you've got to do them faster to get the same benefit. Whereas sometimes if you mix it up and you shock your body into different things, you can get bigger gains in your fitness by keeping a variety of different things going. Okay, I think what happened here, my trusty camera person, otherwise known as my wife, had to go, or got bored of filming, so I'm on direct camera duty again now. You probably noticed I always wear headphones, or I usually wear headphones to have music. I don't know if any of you guys usually wear headphones, you know, have music. For me, it's just such an aid. There are lots of studies showing that, you know, that track comes on and you get a boost of adrenaline, and the adrenaline aids your performance. There's so many scientific studies out there. If I'd forgotten my headphones, because the music's directly on those headphones, you know, if I'd forgotten those, it's a bad day at the office. Yeah, music. I find music great to train to, you know, and it's such a great motivator. You know, we're here on, you know, it's a motivation channel, and music is such a fantastic motivator. I would recommend it to anyone to get your source of headphones, you know, a portable source of music, so that you can take with you on your training. Anyway, I'll leave the video to play out a little bit, and yeah, see you in the next video. I've got some good strength work, intense strength work videos coming up, which quite good at demonstrating how quickly you can fatigue. I know we know you can very quickly fatigue with the right intensity, and I think it's important to have that in any training regime or training schedule, to have those bursts of intensity to really make those gains, and that applies to your cardio and to your strength work. So yeah, hopefully see you in the next video.
Lost myself to find myself. Lost myself in.
Okay, let's do it.
Built a world to watch it burn. Cost of something new. Memories of unison slowly breaking into myself to find myself, but I only found you. Meanwhile I'm away, ashes are what's left of me. I'll give it all to you. Everything has a reason. What lesson can we take? From chaos to cohesion, but won't let it go to waste. Phoenix from the ashes, eternity in a moment. I'll give it all to you.
Okay, well, pretty disastrous. I mean, not disastrous in the sense of getting injured, but it was. I don't think I needed to have done. I think another at least one session, maybe a 15 before attempting that, really, because I was just reduced to sort of power walking. So it was just grind power that got up and down. I guess I did get up and down and maintain the 2 steps at a time, but it was it was just sort of one big grind from about set 9. So but got through it, and that's the important thing. Sessions like that are quite good mentally, because you have to push through. You can't have a good day. Most days are average days. Some days are below average, and I think this was probably a below average day. So but got through it. Okay.